everyone, Letty here. Welcome to hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. This is my Crafty Collab video where I'm going to share my May recap and smashes and my plans for the month of June. Welcome back, everyone. So I'm participating in hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. This is hosted by Debbie, who's Project 39 mini albums. There's a whole list of collaborators. I'll link everybody down in the description box below. I have my goals recap for May, as well as some plans for June that I want to cover. I do have these free printable trackers that I'll link down below in case you're not familiar with it. So for my month of May, I did complete or accomplish 5 of my 5 goals. I wanted to smash at least 2 small paper pads, and I smashed 4. 2 were partials, 2 were brand new, so that was a win there. And then I want to smash at least 1 large paper pad or pack, and I did do 2 of them. They were the travel theme ones. They were brand new. And then make at least 10 Christmas cards. I did Candy Cane Lane by Doodlebug and made 12 cards, so that was a goal that was met. And then make at least 10 items for craft fair prep, and I did make 21 different items, so that one's also met. And then my last one is a flex goal, so I change it up every quarter, and for this quarter it's make at least 30 card or crafty kits. And I did end up meeting this in the final hour of the month, the 11th hour, I guess they say. I originally made some travel kits, and I do have a few more of these that are still listed in Etsy. I made 8 of those total, 1 for me, 7 to post, and then I came in at the very end and made some little 2-count card kits for girls, and then I literally on the last day of the month I made some for boys as well. I don't think I've shown those yet, but I made 30 total. So you see here the bulk of them were made in the last couple of days of the month. So again, 5 of 5 crafty goals were met on there. Now let's look at my trackers for May. So I met 4 out of the 5 goals, or the 4 trackers. 4 out of the 5 trackers on this one. So I want to try to at least post 5 new listings on Etsy. I did do 7, 6 were digital items, so I met that one. And then the one that I bombed was this one. I wanted to do at least 10 minutes of crafty cleanup each day. I only did 6, so I only did an hour total, but I do clean up a little bit after each project, so I'm still going to count it as a win. I made 50 cards. I want to post at least 12 YouTube videos. I did do the full 12. And then on my last one, I wanted to send out at least 10 cards or happy mails, and I did do 10 of them. And I did send out 23 Etsy orders. So I definitely, met that goal as well. So 4 out of the 5 on the trackers that I'm also tracking. And then for my year at a glance, I have all of my different goals and trackers here, and then I track it by the month. I had 4 small paper pads, 2 of the larger ones, 12 Christmas cards. I had 21 craft fair items, 30 of the card kits that I made, and then for trackers, 7 Etsy items listed, 6 times I took 10 minutes to clean, 50 cards, 12 YouTube videos, and then 10 of the happy mails. And so 9 out of 10. So you see here I'm trending up on this, so I'm doing much better as I go along. These trackers really, really help. I feel I have several different card themes that I did. Thank you and spring and hello. And so just a ton of different themes there as well. So again, I do have these free printable trackers down below if you are interested in checking that out. So I'm going to put my 2 in May and then move the year at a glance into June. And so I have everything prepped for next month for June, or for this month, I guess. And so I'm going to just continue with this. Now, one thing I am going to give myself a little bit of grace for June. It's sort of going to be an off month for me. I'm not gonna focus so much on the tracking. If for some reason I don't meet all of my goals, I am perfectly okay. This will be my mid-year kind of reset. I'm still going to do some projects and videos, but I'm going to give myself some grace on it as far as trying to be real strict. So as far as my projects that I did in May, I did these crafty kits they were 2-count card kits for girls. And then I came in at the last day of the month and did some for boys as well. So these will be from my nieces and nephews and baby cousins. So those will just be for personal. But then I did make some of these travel theme ones, and I do still have a few left on Etsy. So if you want to check that out, I'll have my Etsy link down below. I have a few of those. And then I also made some Christmas cards. So each month I'm trying to get ahead on my Christmas card stash. I make a few cards each month. I try to do at least 10. I did do 12. These were from the Doodlebug collection called Candy Cane Lane. I also did a little, this was an advent calendar with the little numbers that came in this little paper pad. And then I also was able to do some projects with that fruits crafty kit that I had put in my Etsy shop last month. And so I did 1 project so far on camera. I've already done a ton of different things with this little kit. I just I just haven't had a chance to actually record a video and show you. I already decorated a pizza box. I am going to try to save one and do one hopefully this month. I've already done some additional 3x3s. I did some additional A2 size cards. So I've done a ton of projects with this little fruits kit. It was really fun crafting with it. I just have not had a chance to share it all with you, but I will do my best to try. Then Not Too Shabby had their new quarterly release, and I did do 2 projects. I had this one right here where I tried to give you some tips on how to make your supplies stretch, and then I did the sheet load. So that was the quarterly release. I believe it is still available. I'll do one more project next month. I did also use the paper pad club for the month of May, as well as stamp and die set and the add-on ephemera, also from Not Too Shabby. As part of my design team videos, I did 3 different projects, 3 card sets. This one was the first one. These were just very like layered cards. They were popped up with some foam dimensional tape. They were so fun to make. And then the second set I did was this sheet load. This is the May 2024 sheet load of cards, but I did it with 6x6 paper. And then this last set was just some little, just in a very easy, like, you know, spring cards. And so those were the cards I made using some of these new items from Not Too Shabby for month of May. And then as far as my smashes, I did go through 2 12x12 paper packs by Echo Park, 2 small pads as well. One was Road Trip by Cartabella. That was brand new. And then Scenic Route by Echo Park. And this was also brand new. And then I did smash a ton of stickers. And this was just because I had cut them up and included them in those travel kits. Here's 1 extra pack there. And then as far as the kids kits, card kits, I did smash some of these enamel dots, some of these little rainbows. And then I also took out this Cool Kid by Crate Paper. It was one I had picked up at Tuesday Morning in 2019. It was brand new, and I've already smashed the bulk of it, so I might try to finish this up in June. We'll see if I can do that. But that was the collection I used just in case you were interested. And then I used the Candy Cane Lane by Doodlebug. I smashed both of the little paper pads. They were both partials, and I finished off the scrapbook.com exclusive ephemera pack that I received free with one of my orders. Then, so those were the smashes that I had. Now, as far as for June, I am going to do at least one more project with this quarterly release that released on May 15th from Not Too Shabby. And then I have the new box of the month. If you haven't seen it, it is gorgeous. Lots of nautical and sea and beach things. You'll definitely want to check that out. Tropical. And then I have the Celebrate with Coffee I Want It All bundle that I just purchased. I'm going to do an unboxing here shortly, and I'll show you this. It is so fun. I love patriotic themed items. I can't wait to play with that. And then I do have my personal kits that I had created, the travel one and then the mermaid one. I still haven't had a chance to do that one yet, so I definitely am going to try to touch those. I'm going to try to finish off this fruit ones as well. I've already, again, done a bunch of projects. I have a tutorial ready and waiting for this little pizza box. So as soon as I get a chance, I'll record it, and then I'll share that with y'all as well. So that was my May goals recap, my June plans, again, for hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. Make sure you check out all of the videos. I'll link everybody down below, but you can also check out that hashtag Crafty Goals 2024 to see what everybody did last month and what everyone's trying to do this month. Hope you got some inspiration. Happy crafting.